Is Atrafen Elite the quote thermogenic and fat-burning amplifier it claims to be? Does it help you lose unwanted fat or help you train harder? So many questions and so few answers. Let's analyze this supplement in depth and figure out what kind of supplement this really is. Let's take a look at the ingredients. Here are the doses per capsule. The recommended dosing is 2 capsules per day. Most of the supplement is hidden behind a proprietary blend, so there's a lack of transparency here. We're going to analyze each ingredient to see whether they contain a sufficient dose, whether it contains the active compounds to work, and how effective they may be for weight loss. Caffeine is known to give you a temporary energy boost and make you more alert, which can help with weight loss by encouraging increased physical activity and workout intensity. However, its impact can differ from person to person. Not everyone gets the same energy kick. There are some studies suggesting that caffeine may enhance fat burning without exercise, but how much this contributes to significant weight loss is still up for debate. Some people also claim that caffeine can act as an appetite suppressant and reduce hunger. However, there's limited evidence to support this claim, and caffeine likely doesn't have any lasting effects on appetite. Still, for some people, sipping on coffee, if they enjoy the taste of it, can manage cravings, meaning you'll likely have to actually like drinking coffee, or it may not do anything for you. So if you're considering caffeine for weight loss, expect that it mostly relies on the potential energy boost and resultant exercise you partake in to help with weight, since it only has modest effects on fat oxidation and a subjective impact on appetite and cravings, which can vary among individuals. And one more thing, because Atrafen Elite doesn't disclose how much caffeine it has, we're not sure if they've provided enough to be useful or if you're being overdosed with too much. Glucuronolactone is a compound naturally produced in our bodies. It's a common additive in many energy drinks, often combined with things like caffeine and taurine to boost energy, attention, and athletic performance. However, there's no solid evidence backing these claims. Most of these ideas come from small studies in mice or cells, not humans. The European Food Safety Authority has even stated that it's unlikely for glucuronolactone to enhance the exercise effects of caffeine or taurine. So despite what you might hear, the quote science behind the energy boosting effects of glucuronolactone mixed with caffeine and taurine is very weak. Phenethylamine is a natural compound found in certain foods like chocolate and eggs. Some studies suggest it might have a mild antidepressant effect and could potentially help people with conditions like depression, ADHD, or autism. In the brain, phenethylamine works as a weak neuromodulator and neurotransmitter. However, despite its possible psychological benefits, there's no evidence supporting the idea that phenethylamine helps with weight loss or boosts athletic performance. Some claim it's structurally similar to other stimulants like phentermine, a weight loss medication. But while they may seem alike, the subtle chemical differences make phentermine a powerful stimulant with significant weight loss potential, while phenethylamine is a weak stimulant with only mild antidepressant effects. Adding to the confusion, the term phenethylamine also refers to a group of compounds. This group includes weight loss drugs like phentermine and sibutramine. Research papers sometimes label these drugs as types of phenethylamine or use the term beta-phenethylamine, but these are not the same as the phenethylamine in supplements. The supplement form of phenethylamine available over the counter represents the most basic form of the group of phenethylamines, while phentermine and sibutramine are heavily modified versions. But don't be fooled. Even though phentermine and sibutramine are modified forms of phenethylamine and are sometimes grouped together under the same term in research, they are much stronger stimulants compared to the supplement form. Phentermine and sibutramine are potent stimulants known for suppressing appetite and aiding in weight loss. On the other hand, the supplement phenethylamine has only weak stimulant effects with no proven benefits for weight loss in humans. Stinging nettle, a plant recognizable by its pointed leaves and white to yellowish flowers, has both its roots and leaves used for medicinal purposes. Some studies suggest that taking stinging nettle supplements for 8 to 12 weeks might help improve blood sugar control in people with type 2 diabetes, but the results weren't always consistent. It's worth noting that there were no observed changes in weight during these studies. Also, it's important to mention that the amounts used in these studies were generally over a gram of stinging nettle, and Atrafen Elite doesn't provide enough to offer those potential benefits. Yohimbine is extracted from a tree found in Central and Western Africa, historically known for its use as an aphrodisiac. Some limited research hints that Yohimbine might assist with fat loss and boost exercise performance, but it's important to note that these findings are mainly from studies involving mice, not humans. When it comes to research in humans, it turns out Yohimbine doesn't show any clear benefits for weight loss or fat metabolism. Even in the realm of exercise, it doesn't seem to enhance weight loss or improve athletic performance. So despite the promising animal research, the human evidence for Yohimbine in these areas is much weaker. Inositol is a natural type of sugar alcohol found in foods like cereals, corn, and legumes. It comes in 9 different forms, but the most common ones used as supplements are myo-inositol and D-chiroinositol. People often take inositol as a supplement to help manage metabolic conditions like PCOS. Research indicates that inositol can have a positive impact on controlling blood sugar and fat levels in these individuals. However, these positive effects are mainly linked to addressing specific health issues like PCOS. There's no evidence to show that it can bring about these effects, such as improved blood sugar control or weight loss, for generally healthy individuals. Also, it's worth noting that inositol is typically used in doses of 1 to 4 grams daily, which is significantly more than what Atrafen Elite provides. Regarding safety, it's important to note that Atrafen Elite includes caffeine, which may cause feelings of restlessness and jitters. Additionally, there's an undisclosed amount of Yohimbine in Atrafen Elite. Yohimbine extracts used to contain a substance called risperidone, which was previously used to treat high blood pressure but fell out of favor due to safer alternatives. Risperidone has been associated with significant cardiovascular and neurological side effects, including irregular heartbeats, heart attacks, seizures, and depression. Nowadays, Yohimbine extracts sold in the US as supplements must be free of risperidone. Even then, Yohimbine is not permitted in Canada due to safety concerns. Health Canada strongly advises against using products containing Yohimbine due to their lack of safety and efficacy, and encourages individuals to report such items being sold. Atrafen Elite is a sketchy caffeine supplement. Caffeine supplements in general are quite common and tend to be more beneficial when combined with physical activity. Atrafen Elite, however, includes other unfamiliar ingredients like phenethylamine and yohimbine, which are poorly studied and, at best, have theoretical benefits not proven in humans. Most concerning is that all these compounds, including caffeine, have potential safety issues, and we don't even know how high or low the doses are in Atrafen Elite. Atrafen Elite is selling for around $27 per month. If I want to recreate what it was trying to do but with more effective and safer ingredients, I would combine a caffeine supplement with L-carnitine and green tea extract. Generic caffeine tablets are around $2 to $3 per month. L-carnitine is around $8 to $10 a month. Green tea extracts are around $4 to $8 per month. Combining these generics individually will cost around $14 to $21 a month. Rating Atrafen Elite by effectiveness for weight loss, I'm giving it a C. It's a sketchy caffeine supplement, and whether you lose weight likely depends on whether it can help you exercise more or not. Rating it by cost, I'm giving it a C. Atrafen Elite can be more safely replicated at a cheaper cost by getting the generic ingredients individually. Rating it for safety, I'm giving it a D. It has an unknown amount of caffeine, as well as unknown amounts of poorly studied compounds that are not well known for being effective or safe. Overall rating, I'm giving an F. I would recommend you stay away from it. Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Young. Do you think it's worth it? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel and leave me a like. Hit the notification bell if you want to stay up to date, and share this video with someone you know can use the info.